Hello, this is Asmonauts from Eternity and welcome to my tutorial on the final phase of the dragon, phase 3 to phase 4. This is straight after the dragon has landed from cannon from phase 2. So now we're just getting prepared to start to attack the dragon while waiting the aggro to be on the main tank. So from 15 to 14.25 HP bar, it's more or less a free kill for the DPS team. Skills to avoid just include like dive and tail strike. As for the tank team, the main tank and the sub tanks, you need to maintain the maintain the aggro on the dragon constantly, not constantly provoking, but provoking as and when you need. And also don't forget on the elemental aura. The dragon skills for this phase includes Ice Claw. Ice Claw is one of the most damaging skills in my perspective, that it costs you to have a slow effect and it takes away a huge chunk of HP. If I'm not wrong, I think it's a 3-hit combo. It's a 3-hit, the Ice Claw hit 3 hits. Okay, here you can see as we trigger the first 14.25 rotating breath. Once the aggro is on the main tank, you can resume to attack the dragon. Alright, as we approach the 13 HP bar, the new skill that the dragon will have is Black Hole. How do we avoid the Black Hole is that one thing is to, for the paladin is when you're provoking, make sure that you always stay at the edge of the map. If the aggro is on the paladin and it's not at the edge of the map, there is a chance that the Black Hole might be triggered. So to reduce the chance of triggering the Black Hole, just make sure that you're at the edge of the map. So another very damaging skills by the dragon is the pack that it targets the Pala. So just be sure to avoid it. You can see here Ice Age has been cast that most of the players have been knocked back, push back. So Paladin can avoid being frozen by the Ice Age as long as they DA themselves. Or they could also use a sacrificial target like a Hound or Tentacles. Okay, here you can see Black Hole was cast, so you just need to keep running away and you should do fine. However, if just now that any of the members has been hit by Ice Claw with the slow effect coupled with a Black Hole, that will be more or less a GG. Alright, here you can see me just waiting to cast my Havoc Howl to debuff the dragon. Alright, for Merc, one thing to take note is that the DPS is secondary, while your debuff has to be your primary objective. So as you can see that it's towards the 90-second time for the rotating breath to occur, you do not need to attack as much. Alright, coming back to rotating breath, there will be two types of rotating breath. One is time sensitive and one is HP sensitive from now to 10.5. From now to 10.5, which is 14.25 to 10.5 HP bar of the dragon, every 90 seconds rotating breath will occur. So as the Merc, you need to take note when to debuff, and also HP bar triggered rotating breath from 9.25, 7.25 and 5.25. Here you can see the Paladin actually used a sacrificial target, the Hound. By standing in line with the Hound will prevent the Paladin from being frozen. Alright, I won't be talking as much, I'll just talk as and when is needed. For the rest of the time, you can just observe how our team is doing. As you can see, if the aggro is on the main tank, we actually have quite a fair bit of free play on the DPS.
Evan, stay close to us.
Oh, dead.
Alright, one thing to take note for the how to avoid the Ice Claw without taking any damage is you run to the safe location where you used to avoid the dive. The safe location where you used to avoid the dive. That is the safe location that you do not need to take. That's the location that you will not take any damage.
Back, back, back.
And that's the location for you to avoid the ice throw.
Your
Alright, now you can see the team is trying to attack
ready.
as hard as possible to down the dragon HP as much so that to trigger the 9.25 HP and enter into another stage of the combat with the dragon. Not stage, sorry, phase. Alright, when avoiding the rotating breath, it's advisable for the whole team, the DPS team, to stay at the tip of the tail. So in the event that aggro is lost, there is more than enough space or time for the DPSs to run to reduce the amount of damage taken from the lost aggro rotating breath. So now you can see from 9.25 onwards we have split into two teams. The dragon has one new skill, which is the bombs. So when he flies, it's either bombs or dive. Yeah, just take note, when he flies it's either the purple bombs or it's dive. So how do you recognize whether what skill the boss is going to use? For bombs, you can see that he actually hovers in the air, and he has this animation where he opens up his arms. Yeah, that is the animation to look out for purple bombs. As for dive, he will just normally fly off and just go backwards. Okay, for Mercenary, it's highly advisable to on your Iron Skin or SA while you're walking around to avoid the bombs, so that any damage, so that you do not get flung into the air by, in the event that you step onto in the event that you get hit by one of the purple bombs.
oops. Ready to trigger.
Bomb.
Alright, so you can see again, this time he hovers in the air and opens his arms. That's when purple bombs are cast. To avoid purple bombs, simply just do not walk into your teammate's path. It has the same effect of, it's the same way how we avoid the apocalypse, the purple landmines. There's a similar effect where you just keep walking away from your last location. So here is another rotating breath triggered at 7.25 HP. And once this is done, we will just stay at the tip of the tail to DPS. This is in consideration of side breath that might be cast, that is highly deadly, extremely deadly, so we just stay at the tip of the tail to DPS. A new skill by the dragon now is Ice Flicks, so when he's in the air it's either Ice Flicks or it's bombs. Right, in this case you can see ice are cast on team members. We have already arranged beforehand which three members to send on which side. So after Ice Flicks will be a 3 combo, Ice Flicks, Frontal Breath, and then side. Sorry, and then dive. So it's always Ice Flicks, Frontal Breath, and dive. So now, how do we go back to the edge of the tail? We navigate from the edge of the map, running along the circumference of the map. So to prevent side breath. Side breath can be avoided if you are running along the edge of the map. Yeah, so just take note. Then continue to stay at the tail and DPS. If you have a FU still around, you'll be able to boost the overall damage. Yeah, okay, you can see he opened up his arms, and that is the bombs. One thing to take note for this stage, which is known as the feint, the dragon might sometimes hover in the air for a while before he decides to cast purple bombs or its ice flicks. So, so far we have observed is when the dragon is in the air, if it's bombs, he will normally cast it like straight away. But if it's ice flicks, normally he will just wait a while. Alright, so this is the last Radiating Breath. Alright, and we enter into the last stage, last phase of the dragon, which is just what we call the Big Head mode. Big Head mode, the dragon will only cast the same skills over and over again. Palas need to take note of Ice Edge, Ice Claw, Peck. As for people behind, it's just always overlap when the dragon flies. It's going to be the same 3-hit combo, which is Ice Legs, Frontal Breath, and Dive. So just need to, one thing, how do you know how to avoid the Frontal Breath if you're DPS? You look at the hind legs of the dragon. Yeah, stand at near where the hind legs is, and you should be able to avoid the Frontal Breath. Yes, and this is the dive, so continue to navigate back to the tip of the tail by running on the outskirts or the edge of the map.
Don't go inside.
For priest, try to take note, do not cast more than one relic. We have a freaky accident where there was one relic that had eyes on it and killed some of our members. So our practice for now is we try not to have any more, more than one relic around. So same thing, this is going to be the Big Head mode until we down the dragon. So basically, if from 5.25, if you are able to tank the Radiating Breath at 5.25, the rest of the team is almost the same. Dragon's just going to cast the same skills again. Just be very careful. And one thing, if you notice that we try to stay at the edge of the tail, because if you happen to DPS into the tail, there is a chance that the dragon might cast side breath. And side breath, I think for most characters is more or less a one-hit KO.
Frontal. Good, very good side. What the fuck? Here, Billy!
Okay. Mai Kancheong.
Yes, the way to play this, this is really close to down dragon, and just be patient. Sometimes the dragon will fly a couple of times continuously, or sometimes he may just be in the air and not cast any skills. So do not be distracted by it. Just wait patiently for it to do the same old skills all over again. Alright, so that's so much all for the this tutorial for the last phase of the dragon, and I'll just leave you guys to watch the video, and peace out.
Yeah, you run so fast.
Okay. We are a little bit, see the position a bit out.
Why so slow?
Relax. No Kancheong.
Never mind, my TA can cool down.
Frontal. Good, very. Wow. Wow, so fun ah. Hey, the position. Fly.
Fly. Max, later we move left a bit. Here, too near them already.
Frontal. Look at belly. Oh my god!
衰啦！Advanced Survivor，好邪啦！
Good. Love my